I'm going to use this game Path of Exile as a demonstration of economic concept, where we have the double coincidence of wants, explain a bit about what is barter economy and what is the limitation if we keep using barter economy, so that we understand the importance of having currency. So in this game, we have a really interesting trading system. As you can see here, I have a character. My character does not have any gear because somehow I didn't manage to develop a good skill tree. You can see here. So I didn't follow the role of playing it using chaos damage. So that's why I tried to use crossbow, but it didn't work out. So therefore, all the gears is not being used, and I kind of give up this account. But the good side of this account is that it is already level 80, so it means that I can trade. So because you can trade after you're level 60. So let's take a look. We are approaching to the merchant here. So we can approach the merchant and you can see manage shop. So that I try to sell some equipments I have, and after that it all turns to the exalted orb here. Yeah. So this is it is just one of the good, because this one, it has its own use, is that it can be used as a consumable good, right? So anyway, let me show you about the barter system. So even though you can see there is a currency here, but this currency is only usable for the account of the player itself. So therefore, we cannot really use this amount of gold to trade with other players. So it is just limited to our own playable account, and it is all usable for all my accounts in this account, but I cannot really transfer and trade this money with other players. All right.
Can I help?
So
can I help?
When I'm gonna click here, we can have some different gems and orbs, so that we can trade with others. So this is the charm of barter economy, and it is quite a good example. So usually we use the exalted orb, and we also use the divide orb for the equipment, for buying equipment. So we can see that one divided orb is 1011 exalted orb here. So if I swap it, you can also see it, right? So the ratio has been like really high. So that's what we call in barter, because we do not really use the gold to trade to settle the payment. And when we try to buy any equipment, so let's say I try to buy any equipment, you can see that there are different kinds of stone, different kinds of odds in here. So therefore, what we have is very much different, right, from player to player. Okay, so the barter, it means that we have no money in the economy, and we only use good to exchange for other good. And in this game, the more valuable stuff will be these gems, and that is also the general medium of exchange, which is money, because we define money as the generally accepted medium of exchange. And if the player we prefer to have it, then it would be it, right? So when we are trading, we can see that one divided orb is 1260 exalted orb here. So if I change it to here, so I change it to this one, another orb here, then it will be 1 to 30 exalted orb. The question comes here. So if I want to quickly calculate, I want to have this one, and another ratio will be on divided orb. It will be 1 to 40. So we can see one downside about using barter, using goods for exchange, is that it is quite difficult for us to measure, because we cannot just simply translate, or we can say convert the ratio directly. Just note that we have this example because we are already in a game and the system has to be really well set up. But when we think about it, before money, before a currency that in the money form is being created, it must be really difficult for us to compare and measure those ops and their ratio, right? And let me have some more, so I try to have this one, and then I try to just casually click on something else. So you can see, if I just change this to some not that popular goods, or gems, it is not preferred by the player. What happened? You can see that this online system, it shows that there's no stock available. It means that we have encountered a term, it's called double coincidence of wants. It means that only when two people, they are willing to trade at the same time, and they have the agreed item. So what I need will be exactly what you own, and what you need will be exactly what I own. So if this is not happening, then we can see the limitation of barter, because the double coincidence of want is quite difficult to get, isn't it? Yeah. So I am explaining about the double coincident ones and how barter work. So just know that, right? So anyway, so in barter we still have money, which is the one that people prefer, generally accepted as a medium of exchange. Here we go. So after all, I just find that this example is really good for demonstrating what is barter economy. So when we try to look for the equipment in the shop here, I just realized sometimes we really have to search the item. So let's say I want to buy a bow, right? If I try to look for a bow, and then there are lots of ops that we can choose, and right, so it really depends, so that we need to do extra effort to compare and try to convert it, because of that of barter economy. And one thing we have to notice, that is the double coincidence of want. So do we really own what other needs, and do other really need what we provide? So it would be questionable, you see. So sometimes we can have this kind of situation. So alright, so hope you enjoy this video. I try to demonstrate how barter economy works in this game, and to be honest, as a player, we do enjoy it, right? Because it just let you to you have your own chance to showcase what you have and what you own, what you need, so that you can enjoy the barter system here. Just feel like a bit Asian, and feels like a bit, it just feels special, because we're not using what we usually have in the game system. But to be honest, if you try to have that in real life, I assure you, you will feel like you're annoyed, because it does spend you a lot of time to do the calculation and stuff, right? So okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much.